What's going on, everybody? It's me, Working Man, and oh god, I just subjected myself to 2 hours of Eyes of Wakanda. Oof, Jesus Christ! Oh, why did I watch this? I know why. I did it because I saw Angry Joe's review, and I was like, okay, I got to see what the hell he's talking about, but. Please tell me they're not going to do a season 2 of this shit. Right there it says one season, so I'm praying that's where it stops. This was torture. It was really, really bad. Honestly, I think it was worse than Iron Fart. I really do. It was just like the most ridiculous, racist, just, I don't know, like over the top bullshit that I've ever seen. Anyway, I took some notes here. Excuse me. Took some notes here, and yeah. So let's see. In episode one, it's about. Let's see. I want to say. Let's see if I can pull up some pictures of it. Yeah, it's the Lion King guy, which he has like the Lion Kingdom, which is kind of dumb. Let's see. Yeah, he's got these like I don't know people working for him or whatever. He's like an old man under the mask and stuff. And oh yeah, that's another thing you're gonna notice about this show is every like I would say like 60 to 70% of the characters are female, and it's ridiculous. You know, and it's not even the Dora Milaje or well, it starts out as the Dora Milaje, and then it becomes the War Dogs. Because I guess there's two factions in Wakanda: Dora Milaje and War Dogs. And I want to say that Wakanda is such a shitty nation. They are assholes. They really are, and nothing makes sense in this country. Nothing. I mean, in this show, like this is like I guess the earliest point in the show, like because they go like through the time periods. Episode one takes place like I don't know, like somewhere before Christ. It's like a really long time, and they have like holographic sand, like where they open this thing and sand falls down, and then it turns into a hologram of a person. And then in the second episode, they got texting. Yeah, this guy right here. Let's see. Try to not get copyrighted. Let's see. But yeah, um, I want to say that was the main character of episode one. My brain hurts so much right now. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Like throughout this fucking show, like everybody, they act like they have superpowers, but they don't. They're just regular people, and they do the most ridiculous shit, and it's really annoying. Like they'll be like jumping like from here to all the way over there, like onto another ship, and I'm like, no fucking way. Let's see. Oh yeah, and apparently everyone in the show can fucking climb walls with swords. Like there's a scene in episode two where this guy, like I don't know, he's just a Wakandan war dog, I guess. He takes two swords, sticks them in a brick wall, and just climbs up it. And I'm thinking, you don't have any kind of Wakandan technology. You have texting, but you don't have like anti gravity climbers or something to that effect. It's just stupid. But yeah, he was an asshole. Like he ended up betraying his best friend after like 10 years, like because he's like friends with Achilles, and they're fighting the Trojan War, and then just as the war comes to an end, like And the whole reason the guy goes to war with the Trojans is to get back a fucking vibranium necklace. And that's the thing about this show. Why is vibranium magic? I don't get it. I mean, they act like this metal that's, I guess, somehow like vibration absorbent or something. It can do anything. I mean, literally anything. How the hell? I mean, and also, how are you smart enough to use this metal? Like, how do you? I mean, okay, a meteorite comes to Earth, and lands in your backyard. You say you have claim over it, which, maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't think you do, though. Um, but yeah, you find some sort of rare mineral, metal, whatever inside. Is that going to make you smart enough to invent teleportation, time travel, anti grav climbers, or anything of that nature? I don't think so. They act like this fucking metal can do anything and everything, and people are just smart enough to know how to make weapons and God knows what else out of it. Oh, and that's the thing. Like throughout the show, they got all this like incredible technology, but not really the weapons. Like when they're in the field, the guy he uses just standard swords and shit, and so does the woman that they find. They don't take like, well, I guess the second guy, he had like some sort of like, I don't know, Jack's arm kind of thing, which it didn't really seem to help him. He got his ass kicked pretty bad by Achilles. I mean, I was like, really? I mean, this is stupid. But anyway, yeah, let's see. Yeah, there's the woman who's like apparently so badass, she can just beat the shit out of anybody. I mean, and that's something that I hate is like when one person is able to beat up on like 20 people. It's like, that's not, it's not realistic, and I'm sorry, I just don't buy you have the strength, the endurance, the stamina, whatever to kick that much ass. Oh yeah, she has these little vibranium dagger things, which honestly they're just basically regular daggers. Oh, and this guy here, who's like the main bad guy of episode one, he has this spear, which for some reason it's also fucking magic. Because are you telling me this purple shit that shoots lasers, like it's also vibranium? Vibranium just shoots purple lasers. Let's see. Oh, that's the Black Panther of the future. It's like some 7 foot tall woman, and she looks like she looks and acts like the Predator when we meet her. But I'll get to that. Let's see. Yeah, it's them and the Trojan horse. He's plotting like, oh, I'm gonna go and steal that necklace while y'all fight and shit. Oh yeah, that's the scene I'm talking about. Like that's bullshit. That doesn't work. You cannot stick two swords in a fucking brick wall and climb it. That's not how it works. I mean, it's so dumb. And then we get this guy. He was really obnoxious. I hated his character. He was like trying to be like Wakandan Aladdin or something, and he ends up sleeping with the female Iron Fist. I mean, like every other character in the show, like I said, it's a female something, female this, female Black Panther, and it's just like, really. I mean, oh, and that's another thing that was really stupid. And you're pushing the whole female bullshit is whenever they go to the Battle of Troy or whatever, and there's like an entire like archer section or whatever, and it's just all women. Why? Why is it all women? I mean, I don't think there was an all female archer team in Troy or the Trojan Army or whatever. Let's see. But yeah, everyone was practically like a fucking ninja. I mean, I don't know. We never see them train in the Dora Milaje. They act like, they're just automatically the best at everything. Fucking hate the Dora Milaje so much. Especially, that little, what do you call it? The scene from Falcon and the Winter Soldier when they're like, the Dora Milaje have jurisdiction wherever the Dora Milaje find themselves to be. I mean, what a bunch of fucking assholes. Yeah, this is the female Dora Milaje that wants to be a war dog, and she beats the shit out of a samurai and a female Viking, and I don't know, a bunch of other people. There's the guy with his magic staff. Yeah, apparently that was like one of the earlier scenes. He goes to some sort of nation or something, and then he grabs like the guy, he has like a halberd or something, and he brings it down onto this guy's hand, and yeah, his hand just, I don't know, it's not even vibranium. He just fucking grabs it and then does this and blows it up. I'm like, how the fuck are you doing this? This is the future Black Panther, who is a female. Apparently, there's giant bugs in the future that, I guess wiped out the entire race except for, a few Wakandans. But anyway, yeah, so that is the Eyes of Wakanda. But I took some notes here, and I'm going to go over them real quick. Let's see. Um, oh, yeah, the Lion King takes forever to get dressed, and excuse me, whenever the woman is like infiltrating the Lion King's army and killing all his men and women, he's like taking forever to get dressed. At this time, no one sounds an alarm. Let's see. Um, yeah, I wrote down how does metal make you super intelligent and makes insane inventions. Let's see. Yeah, they do not raise the alarm when the woman is killing everyone. Wakanda makes its citizens go out and kill people, which is pretty shitty, all because they want a little piece of metal back. And most of the time, in these foreign nations, they're using the metal as like statue pieces, jewelry, or even a hammer. It's like they're not gonna use the fucking vibranium against you. They don't even know what they have. Let's see. Um, yeah, apparently they have holograms in the first episode, but not a cure for like getting your eye kind of sliced or whatever. Apparently, yeah, the woman, she fights the Lion King, and she gets her eye cut, and I guess goes blind in the eye. But apparently, there's no cure for that in the future, which is bullshit. Actually, now that I think about it, because in episode 2, we see that the big heavyset guy, he has like this like spray that you can spray onto wounds and it instantly heals them. So you would think that she could put it on her eye and it would heal it. I don't know. I wrote down here episode 2, all female archer team. Really? Let's see. Wakanda has texting before Christ. Um, Everybody in the show is practically a ninja, which is true. Except for the big guy. He wasn't very agile, which you would think, if you wanted some jewelry back and it was inside a big city with big walls, you would send someone who could climb walls. Which he should have been able to climb walls too, because he was doing that with the sword. So, it's like, what the fuck? I swear to God, this show is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I mean, it was so annoying to watch. I mean, God, I hated it. Let's see. Achilles lets the enemy sound the alarm by standing there and watching him do it. Yeah, apparently, as they're escaping from the Trojan horse, they take out pretty much everybody pretty quick. But then there's one guy, and he's like, "Hey guys, ready for some more beer?" And then Achilles and the black guy, they see him, and then they don't take him out immediately. They wait for him to run, and then he goes to like a bell where, like, you pull the rope and sound the alarm, and yeah, they wait till he gets just about to the rope, and then Achilles throws a sword and it stabs him in the back, and the guy falls and grabs the rope and sounds the alarm. So it's like, oh my god, you dumb motherfuckers. Let's see what else we got here. Um, I wrote down the whole point of Wakandan guy to join the Greek army was to steal a necklace back for 10 years. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I mean, the Trojan War was 10 years long, and, this guy, he's been part of the Trojan army for 10, or, yeah, the Trojan, or, no, not the Trojan, the Greek army, sorry. And, yeah, apparently they which is weird because I don't know if Greeks would just allow some random black guy to just join up with them. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, people were pretty racist back then, so I would think no. I don't know. This doesn't make sense to me. Let's see. I wrote down, his name is Memnon. Uses swords to climb a stone wall, which is stupid. The white man is evil, so they have a scene where Memnon is, like, letting the enemy go free, and Achilles, he sees this and he's like, "Bro, you betrayed us," and he is like, "I trusted you for 10 years. I defended you." And, the black guy, he's like, "Oh, I don't, I'm just doing this for my home, Wakanda." And, he's like, "I got to get this little piece of metal back home." And, they end up, like, fighting. And, basically, Achilles is kind of whooping his ass. And then, like, he gets him in a hold. And, um, even though what's his name has some sort of weird vibranium electric arm thing, he still gets his ass beat, Memnon or whatever, and he gets Achilles in like Achilles has him in a hold, and then he reaches for the sword and then cuts Achilles tendon. And as he's laying there, I think he like stabs him or something. And yeah, so he was kind of an asshole. Let's see. Um, oh yeah, why didn't Memnon, run, whenever he got the medallion or whatever back? He should have, just took off running, but no. And then I put in, you know, why did Wakanda not give him, any kind of climbing or sneaking gear, um, or send someone more ninja-like? And then let's see, we get to episode 3. I wrote down, why isn't the Black Panther doing these missions? I thought that was kind of his thing. Let's see. But yeah, this one was like one of the more boring episodes, episode 3. Let's see. Oh yeah, they say that. Let's see. I wrote down, most people don't know what vibranium is. They put it in jewelry and statues. And then the black guy, he says, oh, we have to get all this vibranium back so the enemy doesn't use it against us. What the fuck are you talking about? They're not using it against you. They're putting it in statues and jewelry. It's not like they're out there like, oh, we're going to make it into a fucking weapon. No. They're just making hammers and shit. Let's see. Um. Oh yeah, I wrote down, of course, the Iron Fist is female because got to have another female character in the show. Let's see. As Iron Fist breaks into the Wakandan facility, there's no Dora Milaje to stop her, just the war dogs, and apparently they suck because they're men and they get their ass beat, which is weird because, you'd think the Dora Milaje would stop the Iron Fist or try, but because they act like the Dora Milaje are this, like, unstoppable fucking force, but honestly, they're just fucking bald women with spears. I mean, I don't know. I don't buy into the whole Dora Milaje being badass thing. I just think it's stupid. Let's see. Sorry, I need a drink. My throat's getting dry. It's delicious. Oh yeah, this part right here. This was so stupid. Apparently, she punches through vibranium, like a vibranium wall, to get into like the vault where they keep all the artifacts, and she is fighting the main character of this episode, who's like the Black Aladdin or whatever, and basically he shoots her with this goo gun and sticks her to the roof, and she says, "I defeated the like some sort of dragon, and then I don't know, I guess drank its heart or some shit." And then she's like, "I became the Iron Fist," and breaks free. And let's see, yeah, that was pretty much it. But yeah, it was really dumb. I was like, really, this little Asian woman defeated a dragon and became Iron Fist? I mean, no, I'm sorry, but that I just don't buy that. No fucking way that little Asian woman beat a dragon, and especially if she didn't have the Iron Fist powers. Let's see. Um, I wrote down Wakandans are idiots because throughout this entire episode, they see that the intruder is like a tiny woman beating the shit out of everybody. I mean, yeah, she has the Iron Fist helmet on or whatever, and then at the end, like the main, I don't know, boss or whatever, he walks in, he's like, what's going on here? And the Aladdin guy, he's like, "Oh, this was just a training drill, all thought up by my friend here, who's also my boss, And then the boss is like, "Oh, that was such a great job you did, you know, faking the intrusion and also beating everybody up and stuff." But yeah, it was just really stupid. And I'm like, no fucking way you're gonna believe this. I mean, come on. I get this is a children's cartoon, but I mean, is it really though? I mean, there's a lot of murder and a lot of racism too. Let's see. All right, episode 4 starts out with these two trying to break into, I don't know, somewhere like in Spain or something, and like there's like these conquistadors and they have muskets and they're just like constantly firing them like they're rifles without having to like reload like you do a musket. Let's see. Um, Oh yeah, they're on their way home. They retrieve the hammer from the Black Panther movie that what's his name finds Killmonger. Um, they are attacked by the Predator, female Black Panther of the future, and I wrote down because like they try to call for help, but apparently it didn't work or something. And I wrote down what happened to their texting because apparently 2 episodes ago they had a guy texting Wakanda halfway across the world. You think that they would still have the text thing or maybe a better version of it or something. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's another thing. There's no cameras in like Wakanda. Like they don't have body cams or anything. I mean, something really? No. Hmm. Let's see. Um, but yeah, for some reason, yeah, like I don't know why the female Black Panther of the future is a giant. She's like 7, 8 feet tall. She's like really huge. Let's see. She acts like the predator. Like when she first attacks their truck or whatever, she doesn't say anything. She just makes a noise, and she's cloaked like the predator, and she's throwing shit around and beating everybody up. And then after she gets her ass kicked, she's like, "Oh, Mumpante, I'm Wakandan," and they're like, "Oh, you're not Wakandan because." I know every Wakandan, and you're not one of us. And then she's like, I will be. And, the little dumb one, he's like, what does that mean? And she's like, I'm from the future. Stupid. Anyway, let's see. Um, yeah, oh, yeah, I wrote down the future Black Panther is female, obviously, because we need another female character. Let's see. Um, So apparently, in the future, when she gets sucked back in, they get attacked by bugs, and as the bugs are attacking, they don't seal the lab before they get in. They just like after they get in, one of the ladies pushes something on her shoulder pad and says "seal the lab," but the bugs are already in. So what was the point of that? Let's see. The old man cannot lift concrete even with his super gloves. He also had enough time to dodge. So they're in like this battle, which I'm not sure which battle it is or war. And, like the kid, he's trying to return the hammer back to the clock so that way, you know, Wakanda will survive in the future, I guess. And um, yeah, apparently there's a falling tower, and the big guy throws the kid out of the way and stops, bangs his knuckles together to turn on the gauntlets, and then when he gets crushed by debris, he can't lift the debris even though he has super gauntlets, and I'm like, what the hell? Let's see. Um, the female Black Panther of the future is worthless. She gets her ass beat constantly. And then I wrote down why is Wakanda so selfish? Because basically, that's the like they even kind of point to that in this show. Like the whole reason Wakanda ends up failing is because in the future they don't help out the rest of the world. Like apparently, giant bugs attack the world and kill everybody, but Wakanda, they're like, nah, fuck you guys, we're not gonna help you. And yeah, then the bugs finally come to Wakanda, and then they're sorry. They're like, "Oh shit, we should have helped people." It's like, man, y'all are the dumbest fucking nation in the world. Even though y'all got like technology and shit, y'all are just like straight up dumb. I mean, I don't know. This whole show just pissed me off because like I hate Wakanda. I just hate it. It's so like they're selfish. They're fucking stupid assholes. So we can pull up the scene. I mean, seriously, it's just they are the worst. Let's see. Two. And then let's see. John Walker. Dora. But yeah, I mean, they are just such fucking assholes. I hate them. Yeah, see, they try to kill my boy John. I'll never forgive him for that. I mean, look at her. Fucking bitch. Like, oh, fuck, I missed. I almost took his head off. And then they walk in like, oh, yeah, we own the place.
Release him to us now.
And even in the scene, like, John Walker, he's like, look, alright, let's talk this out. And then, fucking the Dora Milaje and Sam are like, oh, y'all don't want to fight. And, I'm just thinking, John doesn't say anything about fighting. You stupid motherfucker. You're just, trying to get him riled up or whatever.
Hi, John Walker.
Captain America.
Captain America.
Hell yeah. Let's put down the pointy sticks
let's put down the
out.
pointy sticks and we can talk this through, huh?
Exactly. Perfect. God, I love John Walker.
Hey, John, take it easy.
Take it easy? What the fuck are you talking about? He just said, let's talk this out.
You might want to fight Bucky before you tangle with the Dora Milaje.
It's almost like there was a different line there. And, John Walker said something else, and they were like, nah, we don't want to put that in or something. It's almost like he was like, y'all are fucking bitches or something, or, something more aggressive. I don't know.
The Dora Milaje don't have jurisdiction here.
Damn right.
Dora Milaje have jurisdiction wherever the Dora Milaje find themselves to be.
Fuck you, bitch. You are not some sort of fucking, what do you call it? Like, super government or something that you can just go anywhere and do whatever you want.
Okay.
I mean, look, he's even cool about it, and Lamar is like, fuck, man, what these bitches are crazy.
Look, I think we got off on the wrong foot.
I mean, just because he puts his hand on your shoulder, just knock it off or something. You don't have to fucking go full ham and be like, alright, now we're gonna kill you. My poor guy John, I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. Look at these crazy bitches. They're attacking Lamar. I mean, poor Lamar. He didn't do anything wrong. These bitches are over here strangling him, and he's like, oh, help me.
We should do something.
Yeah, you should. You got Lamar getting choked out. John's fighting for his life. Look at that.
Strong, John.
I mean, it's lucky that fucking didn't cut his head off.
Bucky.
I mean, seriously. He's like, oh shit. And then she's about to fucking go in for a stab. See? And if it wasn't for, Bucky, alright, you can't kill Captain America, alright?
Kyle, let's talk about this.
Yeah, and man, poor Lamar. He doesn't deserve this. Getting fucking beat up by some stupid bald bitches. Poor guy. And then apparently Sam can just come in here and handle it, I mean, no, I'm sorry. If John Walker, a peak human being, and Lamar couldn't handle it, no way fucking Sam is gonna be able to, do anything. I mean, that should knocked him out. That was pretty hard. Like, the way she hit him. And yeah, there's no fucking way she threaded that. And even still, John could just easily, pull his hand out. There's plenty of room.
Steve believed in you.
Yeah, Captain America.
He trusted you. Why'd you give up that shield?
Because he's an idiot. And kind of a racist.
Did what I thought was right.
No, you thought that, nobody would accept you because you're black. You even said so.
The legacy of that shield is...
Yeah, John Walker.
complicated. I am Captain America.
Damn right. got his homemade shield and everything. He's like, fuck, the government. I'm gonna go out and serve justice, on my own terms.
All he has to do. A word of advice, then.
Stay the hell out of my way.
Stay the hell out of my way.
Yeah, he has all the best lines.
We bled for this country.
Talking about John? Yeah, John bled for this country too.
Shield or no shield, I'm not gonna let anybody tell me I can't fight for it.
I hate Sam. I really do. He's just, the fact that, Sam has never had a hero's journey is just, it's agonizing. How the fuck do people support him as Captain America? He's never done really anything that great on his own. He basically, okay, if you look at it, he didn't make his own wings. They were, they were government property. He didn't make the Captain America wings. That was also, Wakandan property or whatever. I guess they gave it to him because he's black or something. I don't know. They don't really say. And I get that Steve Rogers, he was also, I guess technically, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a tool of the government or whatever. But I just I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just thinking that John Walker, like, he loses everything, and I guess technically Captain or Steve Rogers also did too in a way. Whenever in Civil War, like, he gives up the shield, and he goes off the grid or whatever with Bucky, and John Walker sort of did the same thing where, like, he's about to fight, he has a choice to go after Carly Morgenthau or save the people, and John throws down his homemade shield, signifying that hey, I don't need to be Captain America to save lives, which is really awesome. Let's see, pull it up. Saves van. Seriously, there's a bunch of people here, like, recording and shit. Why aren't they, like, recording and cheering for John? And that's another thing that I've pointed out is, like, I don't believe that in the MCU, like the actual, show or whatever, that everyone would have turned their backs on John Walker. I think just like in real life, he would have had fans still. Like, some people have been like, well, yeah, the guy was a terrorist, and everyone would be, or not everyone, but like half the population would be like, John Walker is a great Captain America. He's got 3 medals of honor. He's very humble. He seems like a great guy. And then right here, this should have made news, like, big time. Showing John Walker with all the cameras over there. They should have been like, holy shit, he chose to save those people. Fuck. Throw down that shield. Yeah, pull that fucking thing back. Yeah. My Captain America. Get the fuck off of me, damn terrorists. No! But yeah, then they fucking have Sam swoop in and steal all the glory, and everyone's like, oh, that's Captain, or no, that's the Black Falcon. Nah, that's Captain America. Fuck you.
If you know TV, you have YouTube TV. Join millions.
This is also, another great scene.
Morgan Thaw!
Yeah. Let's
finish this.
Get out of here.
Oh, what? They skipped over the part where, she's like, I didn't mean to kill your friend. And he's like, you don't think Lamar's life mattered. I mean, what a bitch. Damn. Yeah, beat some ass. Yeah. Beat that bitch's ass. Hit her with that chain. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be lucky. Yeah, get up and beat their asses. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't think some regular ass people, could take on John Walker, considering, like we said, he's a peak human being on the serum. Not to mention, like, he's been in the military for probably like 15 years. So he's got a lot of combat experience. He wouldn't be making these amateur mistakes like this. Like that, He would have stopped that. But yeah, fucking bitch. I hate her. Yeah, throw down the shield. No! But yeah, that's another thing that's bullshit is, Sam's suit, it's not, like Iron Man where it's like a hard shell. Like, his hands would have been crushed in trying to lift that. I mean, I get that he has, like, the little wings helping him out or whatever, but, I mean, imagine that coming down on top of your neck or whatever, or trying to push it up with your hands. It just wouldn't happen. This isn't, like some suit that gives you super strength or anything. Yeah. I mean, yeah, all the thrust is basically going into your spine and, into your hands and neck and shit like that. So basically, yeah, you'd be smushed. Anyway, I'm getting off track or whatever, talking about John Walker instead of Eyes of Wakanda, but it's all kind of connected. But anyways, I guess that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a like. I deserve it for putting myself through the hell of watching that stupid ass show. I mean, seriously, it was 2 hours of my life that, I wish I could get back. Well, I mean, normally I don't like watch or, review, Disney Plus shows or whatever because, I know they're shit, I mean, and this was shit, So, anyways, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, I can't think of anything else I really want to add. It sucked. It was a 1 out of 10. Whew, don't watch it. Anyways, I mean, seriously, don't watch it. There's nothing in there in that show like that's like, oh my god, I gotta see this. I mean, the only reason I watched it was because, like I said, I thought it was kind of funny when Angry Joe did a video on it, so I was like, I'll check it out. But no, it ain't funny. It's not interesting. Don't watch it. Peace.